Hi, my name is Sahar. I'm from Iran and currently living in Canada. Today is June 3rd, 2024. My journey into the world of painting began when I was just a kid, always surrounded by colored pencils, pastels, and watercolors, sketching wherever I could. As I grew up, I became deeply connected to nature, animals, and art. My educational background is a mix. While I've always loved animals, I realized that my true passion was in painting, not veterinary medicine. So I turned to art and studied graphic design at art school. From the age of 15, I began taking various art courses. Beginning with watercolors, I soon found my true passion lay with acrylics, which I favored for the adaptability on larger canvases. I've always enjoyed starting with a fresh canvas and watching it transform into a beautiful image. It's an incredibly rewarding process, and there's nothing quite like the satisfaction of creating a stunning painting. I studied art and cultural management at university, earned my bachelor's degree, and then started teaching art at schools. Later, due to some restrictions back home, I switched to environmental planning because of my deep love for nature, earned my master's, and eventually pursued a PhD. Even though my schedule was jam-packed with various climate projects, I never stopped attending painting classes. No matter how busy I was, I always made time to paint and blended my studies with my passion for art. This led me to get really into designing landscapes and roof gardens with special plants that help clean the air for my projects. But sometimes something still fell off. Even on those hectic days, I felt a pull towards something else. I couldn't ignore my need for art. I ended up sketching on any piece of paper I could find, always being drawn back to painting. That constant desire to create art kept reminding me that no matter how involved I was in environmental planning, my heart was always happiest with a brush in hand. About 2 years ago, I moved to Canada, and after a brief stint in the education system, I realized that art was my true calling and decided to pursue it full time. Initially, my paintings mostly featured animals like birds, horses, and dogs. Since I couldn't bring my own dog to Canada, I started visiting dog parks every week, sketching and doodling dogs everywhere. And this practice not only deepened my connection to animals and nature, but also made me feel calm, happy, and relaxed, enriching my art with a new layer of empathy and understanding. Also, painting is what my soul and mind need. It's my way to express myself. My mom has been a huge influence on me. She is really talented at all kinds of design work. Whether it's crafting beautiful fabrics, making unique jewelry, or decorating our home, she does it all with an artistic touch. And her creativity sparked my love for bright colors and unique designs, which you can see in my work. Influential artists like Matisse, known for his vivid colors, and Picasso with his abstract shapes have also shaped my artistic style. They got me thinking about mixing real life with imagination in my art, enriching each piece with layers of deeper meaning that challenge viewers to see the world differently. Right now, I'm focusing my creative energy on a new collection that mostly features animals, especially horses, in a semi-abstract style. Since moving to Canada, I've started to sell my artworks, and I'm actively preparing for both solo and group exhibitions, which I'm really excited about. These opportunities are a big step forward in sharing my vision and connecting with the art community here. As an artist, I'm always learning and growing. This new project lets me to try out new forms and challenges me to incorporate abstract elements with more traditional techniques. I'm also trying different styles, which are loose and different from my previous artworks. Besides creating, I'm working on expanding my presence in local art scene. Being part of exhibitions is key as it provides a platform to engage directly with viewers and fellow artists. It's really enriching experience that keeps pushing my work forward. And overall, my current focus is to deepen my artistic practice while establishing a stronger presence in Canada's vibrant art market. In general, making art a career is not easy. It requires patience, perseverance, activity, and a positive mindset. Keeping hopeful and always working hard is key to evolving and succeeding in this field. Handling the business side, like marketing and selling my art, is just as challenging as the creative part. Plus, it's always a challenge to stay inspired and keep up with trends. We artists need to keep innovating and adapting to stay interesting. But even with all these challenges, I can't imagine doing anything else. If I could give advice to my younger self, I would say believe in yourself and continue on the path you know is right for you. While getting advice can be helpful, remember that nobody knows the talent and abilities inside you as well as you do. And don't spend too much time searching outside for your path. Your true path lies within your heart. So be perseverant and stay focused on your own journey. What I love about art is that it doesn't require you to follow a path dictated by others. You are the creator of your work, and it's in this creative freedom that you truly bloom. I always believe in following your heart when it comes to creating art. And I'm always in a learning process, and I sometimes experiment with different materials and mediums on my canvas. I prefer creating artwork with a softer look. Sometimes to enhance the texture and volume of my pieces, I like using mixed media with pastels and oil sticks. However, I make sure these elements don't empower the overall gentle visual impact. When it comes to my work environment, while adding color to my painting, I find that listening to a good podcast or some instrumental music creates a relaxing and inspiring atmosphere. However, when my work requires more concentration, such as during detailed drawing sessions, I prefer complete silence. This helps me focus deeply without any distractions. One of the best reactions I've ever received was when they say, "I feel happy when I look at your work," or "we feel inspired and want to learn painting when looking at those vibrant colors." Hearing that really made me happy too. It's incredibly rewarding to know that my followers and audience are also animal and nature lovers like myself. This shared passion helps create a deeper connection between us, making the feedback even more special and meaningful. And it reassures me that I'm on the right path. I hope that people who see my artwork feel a deeper connection to the nature and animals I depict. I use bright colors in dynamic forms to evoke joy and wonder, reminding viewers of the beauty and diversity of the natural world. Also, I like to depict and create something different from reality, offering a unique perspective that inspires people who love nature. And I want viewers to imagine the world as more colorful and appreciate the uniqueness of even the smallest things, encouraging them to see everyday beauty with fresh eyes. Thank you for this opportunity to share my artistic journey. This is my Instagram account, Sahar Manri, where I frequently post about my work and the creative process.